Welcome, lovelies. Today's video, you guys have been wanting to get ready with me. So we're going to use some things like our Anastasia powder, our Alamar complexion trio. I already used the Juvia's Place eyebrow pencil, and I'll tell you what I think of that in a minute. And but anyways, we have a lot of things that we're going to use. So if you would like to see that, then please consider subscribing below. Ring that bell and leave me a like if you enjoy this content so that I know, so that I can make more of this for you. But with that said, let's get into this video because my face needs some stuff because I'm looking like an egg. But let's get into it because I'm excited to try out these new products. And I think you are too because you guys have been asking for it. Now, I already used the Studio Makeup Tinted Moisturizer in the shade, I honestly don't know what the shade is. It doesn't say. But it's the Studio Makeup Tinted Moisturizer. And it's formulated with hyaluronic acid. Now, in real life, it matches good. Look at my hands. If I matched my face to my hands, I would be the lightest there is. And I don't know why my hands are so light and red. But it matches my body. Like, I don't know, you guys. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Which is probably the case. But this is the foundation that we used, because I have a basket over there of things I want to try. I did set it with my Anastasia Beverly Hills translucent loose setting powder, which I do like. Oh, my nose is running. I do like, but it has a very white contrast. Now this might look better once we get everything else on. Now, I used the new Juvia's Place eyebrow pencil. First impressions, I didn't like it. Now, I'm going to keep trying because it was my first time using it. Maybe I need to get in the hang of it. But I am going to tell you, my Makeup Forever Aqua Resist eyebrow pencil that I got from Influencer, I love this. I reach for it every day. And of course, you know I used my ColourPop wax. Can't be without that. And I did use the cooling face mist to set my face. And it looks pretty good. I look so yellow on camera, but I swear I'm not that yellow in real life. It's so weird. Just trust me that it matches. Just trust. Look, I already got it on my shirt, damn it. Should have put a towel around me. Anyways, now that I've done concealer, foundation, and powder, I don't know why I didn't record that, but I didn't. We're going to use our new Alamar complexion trio. I'm pretty sure I got the Fair to Light. We're going to give that a try. I am going to use my angled stippling brush from Makeup Geek to try this out. Now, I do have a mirror over here that I might have to consult with you guys because, just because. Let's see how, okay, it's pretty pigmented. Look at that. Maybe I should go in with both. I'm going in with the lighter and the darker, just to be safe. Whew. Anyways. Do you see that? Now, I bring it up. I don't pull it down. I pull it up. Let me blend this out. I'll be right back. Look at the difference. Definitely a difference. Let me do the other side real quick. You guys, I'm sorry. I tried to do it without the air. It is already 90 degrees at 8 a.m. here. If I want to do a get ready with me with makeup, you guys have to deal with my air, or if not, it will literally melt off my face. But I promise you, if things look weird, oh, do you see that on camera? Just trust me, please, that in real life, it doesn't look that bad. Have faith in your girl, okay? Have faith in your girl. Okay, so we have, so far, see, in real life, it looks so blended. I feel like on camera, it definitely doesn't look blended. Let me know in the comments, does it look unblended in camera? And then I'm going to use this lightest one right here to see if I can cut underneath of this. Can you guys see? It's there. I don't like my contour slash bronzer to come too far down. I feel like it makes my face look saggy. Taking the very tip, as you can see the powder, right in the middle of my nose. Does this powder have a sheen? No, must have been the light. See? Just to lighten up my nose. And then I'm taking the light powder up here and just stippling it over where I put it at the top, because I don't want a harsh line on top of my forehead. Okay. This right here, okay, I'm feeling it. I ain't gonna lie. This worked great. And I liked it on the flat, more, do you see all that? Good Lord. On the flat, more dense stippling brush. So there was that. Now blush. I'm a little worried because I wanted to try out this floss stick. So we're gonna try it with our finger first. We'll rub a bunch on. Okay, you can definitely see it. Just giving me a flush of color. Okay, look at the difference. That's actually really pretty. Now I'm sure for the days that I had no makeup on, I could just wear this and it would look great. Going over my nose. It still has all that powder on it, so I'm able to just rub it over. I like the blush nose look. This is very pretty. Okay. Okay. It says you could put it on your lips as well, but that's okay. Now I am going to go over this with a little bit of powder blush, just to kind of like set it. So I'm using my Rouge Romance by Jaclyn Cosmetics. I'm just going in with this light one right here. This one. That's got a little bit of a sheen to it. I'm not really putting much product over it. Just enough to like set it. Because I don't want to go over it with the setting powder. And I like to rub it up my temples. I just wanted to fill it. Okay. We are blushed. We are contoured slash bronzed. I don't do both. Let me know in the comments. Do you do both? Do you contour and bronze? Because I definitely don't. That is too much of the, for me. Too much. Now, we're definitely trying out this Rockin' Cosmetics bending, what is it? All Night Bender, yes. Because I want to try out this wand. We're not there yet. And we're going to try out the Molly eyeliner that we just got in our BoxyCharm. Give myself a little bit more hydration real quick with the cooling face mist. Woo! It's got a powerful mister. Now keep in mind, if my makeup looks kind of weird without my glasses, if you don't wear glasses, for my people that do, you will know what I mean. When you have your glasses on, your makeup fits your face a certain way. When you take it off, it may look a little weird. That's because it's not meant to be seen without your glasses. Because I can't go without my glasses. I can't see a damn thing. I'm going to take my poof. Make sure all that setting powder is set. Okay. So there was that. This worked really good. I loved it. It was a beautiful color. Now, I am excited. We're doing the eyes, okay? I'm just going to use my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I'm grabbing my Juno & Co. sort of packer brush to spread out the concealer. I'm not gonna lie, I usually don't put eye primers on, but I want to today because I'm excited about these eyeshadows and I want them to stick the best they possibly can. Since I'm not setting it, I will go back and flatten it out to make sure there's no creases before I put the eyeshadow. But we're gonna start out with this bad boy. I am so excited. Okay, we're starting off with our BH Cosmetics number 7. It's like a domed, tapered, it's not very dense, it's a fluffier brush that I'm going to use to deposit the eyeshadow. I don't even know what I'm doing. I just jumped into this. You know something? Hold on. I had bought those under eye things to keep you from getting fallout on your eyes, but I can't find them, so we're just going to go ahead and get into it. Where do I want to start? Okay. I'm going to start out with this cream one right here. That's what we're going to use to somewhat set our concealer. But first I'm going to blend it out again just to be safe. Make sure there's no creases. It's literally pretty much the color of my concealer, which works nice. Now, I will be referring to my mirror over here just because I'm a blind bat. Can you guys see my under eye? I'm not loving the ColourPop concealer with the Anastasia powder. It's just not looking very good. But anyways, and don't worry, we're putting highlight. I just want to get in the eyes. I'm so excited. We had those 2 creams. Now I'm going into this color right here. I'm also going to get my handheld mirror, so maybe it'll help me from going over there so you guys can see. I'm just pressing that into my crease right here. And then I'm blending it. Now I cannot use a wipe to cut my wing because I've already put my foundation and stuff on, so I have to be careful. I think I'm going to use tape, actually. 1 second. Guys, if you're going to use tape like this on your eyes, stick it to your hand first. I pull it off, then I stick it on a different spot, real good, and then I pull it off, and then I put it on my eyes so it doesn't pull my foundation. Okay, let's just hope that they're even. Now back to that color we were dipping in. Now I'm really going in, and you see I packed it on until it was there. Now I'm blending it. And now I can blend with no problem because I have the tape. Now no more product, I'm just pulling what was there over here. That way it's not as dark. There's just a hint of it. Now be patient because it may take a second to get it over there. But as you see, it's very subtle, and that's what I wanted. Now, I'm not somebody that can do one eye and then the other. So I'm going to go each step from this eye, and then I'm going to put it on this side without you guys watching, and then I'll come back when we're on to the next step, if that made sense. Okay, I'm back. This is what we're looking with. We're working with, there we go. Now, that first color I went in, I'm going to go in with this color, and then into that first color. So, we're going in with this color, and then dipping into that color. That way we get a subtle hint of that color over here, because I didn't get as much as I wanted. And make sure you blend it in back here so they're blended. Okay, so there's what we have so far. Definitely want to use color. Believe it or not, I think I'm going to use purple. I'm going to start with this pastel purple right there. Which I remember it not being very dark. And I'm using the same brush. I'm just packing it right down here on the outer part of my eye. It's barely showing up, but it's starting to. Just make sure your tape is pressed down. The reason I'm using that super light one is so we have a base for a darker one to blend on top of. Because purples are not that easy to blend most of the time. You guys, I've done dipped in like 6 times. This is not a very good purple. I can tell you that. Let me try a different brush. I'm gonna try this more dense brush. Wish I could have found my things, because this tape does not want to stick. Look, I've dipped in like 10 times, and that's all there is. After 10 times. I know it's pastel, but dang. I'm gonna have to get a different piece of tape because this is gonna ruin my eye look. There we go. Back into that purple. I mean, it's not that I really want it to show. Although, I will say, now that I'm using this more dense brush, it is showing up a lot more. Okay, now that we've got that down, I want to go in with this purple, which is definitely not the deepest of the purples. But I want to get a smaller brush. We're going to work with this Moda brush. This is the BMX 466 shade. It's more of a flatter brush because that's purple, and I am not trying to get purple everywhere because that looks like it's going to show up a lot more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go along the wing. Oh yeah, look at that. Definitely showing up. And then I'm going to pat it back in. I'm not blending, I'm just patting. Now that I've got it packed on in the shape I want, I'm dipping in and I'm blending out. Now remember guys, I have hooded eyes, so this might be a little different for somebody who doesn't. And I'm blending it all the way into the beginning. Not into the inner corner, but just all the way in. So it's covering my whole eyelid. Now all I'm doing is just blending. I'm dipping back into that second shade, the more deeper one. But I'm using the same brush. That way it still has some purple. So it'll hopefully blend the two together. Now, I'm going into this orange right here and this yellow. So it's going to kind of look like a sunset. Sticking with this brush that has purple on it, dipping into the yellow and then into the orange. And I'm just following my crease and blending. See the difference between this one and this one already? As they always say, trust the process. Now that I've got those blended, I'm dipping back into the orange and yellow, orange, yellow 2 times. And I'm going back in again. And I'm working my way downward to pull that purple down. Remember how it was so high? I didn't want it that high. I just pulled it up there to give me some to blend. See, look at the difference, how high the purple is and how low it is on this side. We've already blended downward. Now I'm going in with just that yellow into the crease. It's not going to show up that well, but that's okay. I didn't really want it to show up. I just wanted it to brighten. Now I'm taking my clean, fluffy, tapered Jeffree Star brush, going into that very first creamy looking color. And I'm just going to try and blend up by my eyebrow. I'm also taking that cream color, that first cream color on my inner corner, and blending out any color that we may have got in there, because as you can see, there is some purple. Okay, now that we've blended, you can see it's blended. This is what we're working with. Okay, we're not done. Now, before we pull this tape off, I'm taking my black liner and I'm going to trace to make a wing because I am the worst wing maker you will ever meet. But it's only going to be a short wing like that. I'm not making it a big wing. And I've told you guys about, because my hooded eyes, how I bring it in, pull it down, and then if I open my eye, I'll fill it in from there so it matches. Okay, now I'm going to go under a little bit. But not really under my eye. I'm just going to the corner right there, and then I'm going to fill in my waterline. Now I'm going to get a very small pencil brush. This is a liner brush, but that's how small I want it. I'm dipping into the black shadow that's in this palette, and I'm going right under. Since I made a mess with the liner, this is the best way to make it look better. Okay, now it's time to remove the tape and pray to God that it looks good. Now guys, look what happened when I took the tape off. So, to fix that, first I'm putting powder under my eyes to brighten them from the fallout, which is my Anastasia powder. I'm getting that cream blush lip everything stick, and I'm going to add more in those places where I took it off. My eye look first, but look, they're already disappearing. It wasn't that bad. It just took off that creme type blush. And then I got my blush brush I used for my Jaclyn brush out. Jaclyn blush, I mean. And I'm just going over it to blend it in real good. You can't even tell it was there. Now we're going to go back in here, and we're going to take that dark purple along the liner. Taking the dark purple we used before, we're just going along the top of the wing of the liner. See, look at the difference. That's after I put it over the wing. That's not putting it over the wing. Guys, this is why I don't do get readies with me. This takes me so long. Now, before I get into all the glitter, I'm going to put a bunch of this powder under my eye, which I should have already did, but I didn't, to catch the fallout. Ooh, I'm going to have a bright under eye after this. Even though this was supposed to be translucent, look how damn white it is. Look what I did! Oh my God! What is going on? How much powder is on that damn brush? Okay. It's enough of that. Let's get to the glitter. I can't help myself. I gotta try that glitter that looked like freaking glass. This one. That. We're using our finger. Where do I want it? Do I want it all over the lid? On the outer corner? Right in the middle? We're gonna try it right in the middle. Oh no, this is going all over the lid. Well, not all over, from the inner corner to the middle. But now that it's there, I need to blend around it. So that it doesn't, I don't know what that was, so that it doesn't look crazy. This would be gorgeous to do glitter glue in a real thin line and tap it on. Okay, I'm taking that yellow and the orange, and I'm going over the top of it. Around the crease. Okay, here's what we have. What do you think? Now for the inner corner, which I need to get all this powder off first before my under eyes turn stark white. So I'm brushing it off. Last but not least, we're taking this. I'm trying to decide what I want for the inner corner. I think I want a yellow. I don't know why, but I want yellow. Trying to blend it into the mirror glitter. This is our finished eye look. I think it's gorgeous. That is our finished eye look. No Grwm today. And the problem with this beautiful glitter is I literally already hit pan. I think. It could just be the way it looks, but I hope I didn't. Now we're going into the All Night Bender from Rockin' Cosmetics mascara. Now this is going to be fun to do and try and show you guys. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to go do it and I'll be right back. You guys, this eye has it, this eye doesn't. I want you to see from the top if you can. This is the easiest I've ever applied mascara. It's not all over my damn eyelid and messing up my eyeshadow. I love this wand. Tell you what, when this mascara goes, I will take this wand, wash it, and use it on my other ones. Because this is amazing. This freaking wand is amazing. I know it's hard to see my lashes because of the black eyeliner, but I didn't get any on my eyelids, and it's the first time ever. First time ever. Usually I would have it all up here. I love this. I love this mascara. Now, highlight. We're going to try out our Cinderella highlight. If you didn't see the video, that's what it looks like. It's more of a glowy. Wait, where the hell is it? I didn't see anything. We might be using a different highlight, but we'll give it a try. We're going to use a more denser brush instead of a fan brush because this highlight seems to be non-existent. I'm not going to front. Let's see. See all that powder? I mean, I could see something, but let's try spraying the brush after we get the highlight on it and see if that helps. Because I can't barely see anything. Okay, that does help. But not by much. Okay, you could see it. Once I sprayed the brush, you could definitely see it. Okay. It sucks that you have to spray it to see it, but it is. Did you see all that? Watch this. Oh, you guys can't see it. I shouldn't have. Look at that. Nothing. Okay, I'm going to spray real quick. I probably should have did this before I put the mascara on. I don't know. I'm so mad I got the makeup on my shirt. I don't know if they marketed this for children, but I'm not feeling it. You know I'm going to be real with you guys, and I mean, you can see it. It's there. But barely. It just gives like this little bit of a pink sheen. I guess on the more subtle days, it's there. You know what, guys? We got this Anastasia Highlight. We're going to throw some of that over top of the Revolution Beauty highlight. Okay, let's try this. Oh, Oh yeah, that's way better for what I'm looking for today. With this eye, we couldn't have no non-existent highlight. You know what I mean? There we go. That's better. Look at that. So I know I like that. Definitely better. Now lips. We have a bunch of these Ofra lips because I definitely want a nude with this outstanding lip, and we have this Ofra gloss. So let's see. Let's swatch them all and see which one we want. That might be a little too dark. And this is probably definitely going to be too dark. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's too dark. So it's down to one of these two. Ooh, that might be the winner. That's very pretty. And then we have the free full-size one we got. So I think we're going to use both of these and do a little bit of an ombre. We're going for that rounded look today. Put a little bit of this in the middle. That is beautiful. Very pretty. Had to fix my lip. They were not even. I think that's everything. Look at the highlight. What do you guys think? Do you like the eyes? I thought a sunset look would go good with that glitter. So, please let me know in the comments what you think of this look. I hate that. Look at that. Why are my hands so light? My legs are the color of my face, but my hands are this light. I don't get it. So let's recap what we used. We used the Studio Makeup Tinted Moisturizer, which I love it. My skin looks really good. It may be a little too yellow for me, but that's okay. We're just trying out the formula, not the color today, because this did come in a boxy. We used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Translucent Setting Powder, which has definitely got a very white tint to it. But the formula, you know, it's fine milled and I like it. It's very soft and lightweight, but I wish it wasn't so white. Of course, we used the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, which I know I love. We used the Alamar Complexion Trio, the Hydrating Complexion Trio, and I love this. This was so nice. It was beautiful. Yeah, like honestly, I'm looking at my skin up close and it looks so good with that tinted moisturizer. Okay, we used the Floss Cheek and Lip Tint in Sandals. Love this. That was that. We used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder. Loose Highlighter in Vegas. Love this. Because we also used the I Love Revolution Cinderella Highlight. It is there, but it's very subtle. So maybe for a no makeup day, but this makeup day, it wasn't it. For our eyes, we used the 35 Pan Yearbook eyeshadow palette. See, look, I did hit pan. Or maybe it just like squished out to the edges. But this palette's gorgeous. The only thing is, where they had the thing taped that covered it to protect it, I didn't want it on there, so I took it off and listen. Did you hear that? And the eyeshadow sticks to it, so it looks even dirtier. Other than that, I loved it. We used the Cooling Setting Mist from the same collection. Love that. We used the Rockin' Cosmetics All Night Bender Mascara. I freaking love it. Love it. It's very lightweight, but I'm sure if I'd have put more coats on, it would have been more thick. If anything, I could just use that brush after I put my other favorite mascaras on just to wisp them out. Loved it. We used the Ofra Liquid Lips in Manila, and then we used Angela's in the middle. Now I'm going to try on the lip gloss on top now that it's dry. Just give my lips some hydration. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I'm liking that. And this is in the color Rodeo Drive. Love that. Oh, and the brows. We used the Juvia's Place new brow pencil in dark brown. I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. I really don't know how I feel yet. But I also used the Makeup Forever Aqua Resist in dark brown, and I love this pencil. Let me show you the difference real quick, and then we're going to get out of here. This is the Makeup Forever Aqua Resist. Okay? Very creamy, but not too waxy, and very thin. This is the Juvia's Place dark brown. Did you see how long it took me to get it as opaque as that? It's very on the dry, waxy side, which I don't like. But I'm going to keep playing with it, as well as the ColourPop Clear Feather Effect Wax. And that was the entire face. So, I'm going to let you lovelies out of here. I hope this did not take too long, but you keep asking for it. I got makeup on my shirt. I hate it so much. You keep asking for it, so there, you got it. You keep asking for it, so I gave it to you. I just hope it wasn't too long. I'm going to try and cut it down as much as I can to make it short. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider subscribing down below. Ring the bell so you know when the next one comes, and leave me a like if you enjoyed this content. And leave me a comment. What was your favorite part? Did you enjoy this eye look? I am blown away, honestly, that I created that, because I'm not a makeup artist, you guys. I just love makeup. That's why I don't do these that often, because I see YouTubers do it, and they do these short-ass videos, and they clip in and out and make it look so good, and mine don't look that good. So if it doesn't, I'm going to apologize. I'm sorry. I did my best at editing it. But I'm going to let you lovelies out of here. I hope you have a good day or night, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.